everybody, and welcome to Crafternoon at the Northborough Free Library with me, Miss Lindsay, and
Hi, I'm Miss Carly.
this week it's Moon Week, so we're going to be doing a craft that has to do with Moon Week. But the first thing you need to do is come pick up your materials. It's Tuesday, and every Tuesday from 12 to 6, you can pick up your craft materials around the side of the library. And there'll be a box that says Crafternoon, and you can pick up your materials and then get started. So this week we are going to be making a spiffy full moon with a cat silhouette in front of it. It's going to be a lot of fun and maybe a little bit messy.
Oh, messy. What do you say about messy, Miss Lindsay?
Learning is messy, art is messy, science is messy. If it's messy, that means you're learning.
And you're having fun.
True facts. All right, so let's get started. You are going to need a glue stick and some crayons or markers. And the materials in your craft bag, which will include a paper plate, a popsicle stick, a little cup of yellow paint, and
My favorite piece.
a kitty cat.
Wow.
All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to color our cat shape. Now, you can color this cat shape any color you want. You could leave it white if you like. It's totally up to you. It does not have to be realistic. It does not have to be a black cat. It can be realistic and it can be a black cat. It's totally up to you. I have decided to make a purple and orange cat.
Ooh, that sounds very cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm just going to see what happens.
All right, well, let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring mine. It's a little bit purple.
Cool.
What's your favorite color cat, Miss Carly?
I really like black cats. I have 2 black cats at home, and so that makes me a big fan of black cats.
That's awesome. Black cats are so pretty. They remind me of midnight.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
It is a fun time. And it has been a full moon recently, right?
Yeah.
Was that on Saturday?
I believe so. Around there at the very least.
Yeah, it was very bright.
Mm-hmm.
I went outside to let my dogs out last night, and it was so bright, but it was foggy as well. So it was like this mist. It was very, very Halloween.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit spooky.
So
but
after the full moon, the moon wanes, right?
It's true. So once the moon is full, meaning it's big and round, like a paper plate, it goes through the process of waning, which means that it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then there will be no moon at all.
And that's called
a new moon.
Mm-hmm.
And once the new moon happens, the moon begins to wax, which means that it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it's a full moon again.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon cycle is just a really cool thing to watch and a really cool way to notice the passage of time.
You know, in Preschool Explorers today, we were talking about the moon cycle, the phases of the moon. And we have a special calendar outside where it's called a moon chart. You can draw what you see in the night sky and put the date in, or have a grown-up help you put the date in. So that's actually outside with the craft bags.
With the craft bags.
And
so
there's plenty of extras.
Up.
Even if you weren't in Preschool Explorers, please feel free to help yourself because we can always make more copies. So
for sure. And this month, we are going to have we're still coloring our cats, by the way. This month, we are going to have a new window display, and we need your help. So probably next Crafternoon, we are going to have some pumpkins out for you to color. And you just bring them home and color them and design however you see fit. And then you bring them back to us and we'll display them in the window. And it'll be a nice pumpkin patch for our window.
Oh, I love Halloween. That makes me excited.
It's one of your favorite holidays, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's super fun. I really, really
cool.
enjoy it.
Yeah. Speaking of Halloween, I know some people are looking for something that's socially distanced and fun to do. we have an outdoor pop-up trick-or-treat happening on the morning of Halloween.
So
I
exciting.
know that's going to be on October 31st from 9 to noon, and you can sign up for a time slot if it's okay with you grown-up or grown-ups out there who are watching. Sign up for a time slot where you can come and get a craft, get a little goodie bag with Halloween goodies in it.
Oh my gosh,
We'll
that's gonna
have
be
a
so
new
fun.
Halloween story walk going and all kinds of decorations out to make it kind of fun, a little bit spooky, but just a lot of fun. So sign up if you're interested.
That's gonna be awesome. I just broke my crayon.
That happens sometimes.
You know what? It still works. Now I've got 2 crayons.
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
cool.
I have finished my purple and orange kitty.
Mine is a black kitty. He looks kind of gray because I didn't color it very hard. But you know, gray kitties are great too.
Yeah, absolutely. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to put our little guy to the side. All right. And you are going to grab your paper plate. Now, there are 2 different ways you can do this. With your popsicle stick and your paint, you can kind of put some daubs on there, fold your paper plate in half and mush to make a really cool design. Or you can just use your popsicle stick to paint however you want. Either way, when it's dry, you can add more details using your crayons or markers because the moon has lots of craters and texture to it, and you can do that, create that.
You could, even if you're feeling a little zany, add a couple craters beforehand and paint over it. I think it'll show
That's
through.
what I was gonna say. I'm gonna try that too.
Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna try that too.
Kind of looks like cheese when you do
It
that.
does kind of look like cheese.
And now I feel kind of hungry. Oh, I found a gold crayon. Maybe I'll do some extra details with that.
Ooh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to try something. I got some craters on mine.
Ta-da! Craters.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. So now I'm gonna empty out this cup so that we can put some paint in there.
Cool.
So you get your yellow paint. I'm gonna try the folding in half.
Well, then why don't I try the spreading it around way?
That sounds
We
good.
can see what happens. With
So
each one.
I am gonna take my stick and I'm just kind of scooping it and daubing it on there in little almost piles of paint. I'm going to make sure to get some to the edge. Remember, this is messy. Make sure your grown-up knows that you are doing this, and make sure your grown-up knows where you are doing it so that it's an easy area to clean up.
Yeah, it is washable paint, but you know, we don't test it on all fabrics.
It's true. All right, so I have some daubs of paint on my moon.
Me, I just kind of glob some in the middle, and I'm using my popsicle stick to kind of smear it around. It's kind of like a popsicle stick windshield wiper.
I'm going to smoosh mine like that. I'm going to smoosh it.
I can see my craters really good this way, Miss Lindsay.
That's so cool. So I'm smooshing mine, and then whoa, look at that.
Ooh.
It's like a face in my moon.
It's like the man in the moon.
It's the man in the moon. I really like that. That's really cool. And you can always go back and put more paint on or spread it out however you like. Once you've done that and you've got a yellow moon, you are going to take your cat and put some glue on the back of it. Make sure there's plenty of glue. And it goes all the way up the tail. Oh, that looks awesome, Miss Carly.
Smoosh it all around.
Yeah, and you might get paint on your fingers.
I did a little.
And that's okay. So you've got your moon and you've got your cat friend. And you just put some glue on the back of your cat friend. And you've got a cat in front of a full moon.
In silhouette. Silhouette is kind of when you see that dark outline. It's kind of like that.
And then if you want, you can, look, my cat's tail didn't want to stick, so I made it kind of stick up a little bit.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
And there we go.
There you go. And don't forget to send us your pictures. We want to see what you're creating with us.
Yeah.
So send us your pictures at children's@northboroughlibrary.org.
Mhm.
And we want to see it.
Yeah, and don't forget that if you are on Beanstalk doing Fall Reading Frenzy, by watching this video, doing this craft with us, you unlocked a special code to get a bonus badge and raffle ticket. It's for Moon Week Story Time. That's the badge name on Beanstalk, and the code word you're going to enter is Crater.
Crater.
Crater is CRATER in all capital letters
All
to get that
caps.
bonus badge and raffle ticket. So yeah, thank you for crafting with us.
Thank you so much. And we hope you have a fabulous Moon Week.
Bye, guys.